ballpark figure, walk-ins, we might get like a good 20. Maybe
So we'll probably get over 300.
Yeah.
The thing is, the death pool, I'm glad that Apex is starting to do this. I want to see more tournaments do this. And for those who are unaware, it's the thing that FGC does sometimes, is the death pool for on-site registration. Everyone that enters on-site, no matter what, is put into the exact same pool, and it's just going to be a huge pool.
Of just
Everyone that on-site registration. So, like, say, like, Anti, for instance, decides to show up and enter that pool. You have Anti in your pool now.
Yeah, so you basically get the biggest pool, which means you get more matches to have to play to get out, which means, you know, less of a chance, of course.
AKA the death pool.
Yes.
And also it's seeded bottom. So once you get out of that pool, say you get number 1 in that pool, you're the bottom seed of number 1 in brackets. So like it's to discourage people from doing emergency registration, but also at the same time increases our entrance numbers. It makes a little bit more money for the venue.
Yeah, so a little best of both worlds, the situation. All right, both teams figuring out, I guess, who gets to pick. Mew2King's like, you know what? I'm like, just you pick. You pick.
They don't care. They know it's gonna go to Smashville or Town City or.
Yeah.
Hopefully not like that, like Cruise like that one time.
Yeah.
I don't think Mew2King and Void were expecting that because that's just not that great a stage for Cloud just because of the ledges.
Oh, getting tossed to Luma. Or no, not a Luma.
Wow,
a Cloud. And he's petting it for the stream.
I know, I think was that Gaming Generations that's selling that back there?
It might be.
I know it's that Void looking at the camera like, why is he stroking it, dude?
Look at this man's face.
Mew2King's already showing that he's got a photo that like people are just gonna go wild with.
Disciple.
Just going in there trying to steal it.
Mean parent right now.
Quit being a bully, Disciple.
Jason, put away the toys, Jason. What did I tell you about toys on stream?
Disciple looking like a mother figure.
Oh, he wants to steal the spotlight. He took the toy and then immediately like went to the camera like, come on, Disciple. Come on.
He was a bully. Look at this paper rock scissors though. That was the 3rd time they both went scissors.
What?
Oh, what best of 3, I guess.
Okay. That was interesting.
Yeah. Well, you know. So this is a set I am definitely looking forward to. I've been looking forward to this all day. I'm glad it's finally happened. I was afraid it might not even happen.
All right, friendly bet. Bison. How many Bison bucks do you bet on this?
How many Bison bucks?
How many Monopoly dollars do you bet on
I'm gonna have my money on Mars and PugWest.
Yeah, because I know. You know what? I can see Mew2King and Void getting way too centered on dispersing the team, and I think Mars and PugWest are going to be like, no, we're going to stay together.
Their synergy was on point. I think they were just thrown off by Raptor and Dio.
Yeah.
They were definitely thrown off by them that last set. And I think they were caught. They found their rhythm, especially in that last set against Chaos in Tokyo, where they just kind of went to town on them.
And one of the things that does affect Mars and PugWest is this doesn't happen like super often, but sometimes they get a bit too ambitious with what they want to achieve as a team on the fly, and they leave themselves a bit open, or they do something that's not exactly optimal. So they, you know, if they keep that under control and know when to get flashy and know when to stay, you know, optimal, then they're gonna look very good in this set without a doubt.
Going straight to Final D here.
All right, here we go. Wow, Void with the shield grab punish.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this went to Game 5. To be fair.
This is exactly the kind of set that might just go to that. Ooh, the spy!
Already going ham with that forward air, but PugWest had too low percent for that to actually follow through with the kill.
That sends a message right there. Dragging him down with that up air, looking very Greninja-esque. Void using these like secondary and tertiary tactics, because you barely ever see him drag you down. Like that's not something Void does all the time. All right, good stuff from Mars.
With that jump canceled up smash from Mars.
Absolutely.
I always called it Dio, my bad. My mind's still on that last set, I guess.
All right, Pug dropping the first stock here in this opening match.
Do that up air coming from Mew2King.
Forward smash to dissuade any advancement. PugWest trying to make up for the fact that he lost the first stock.
They're trying to set up a wall, but the blue team's not going to have any of that. They're going to interrupt it.
Ooh.
Air dodging that F smash. That would have been fatal for PugWest.
Nice. Oh, he could if he held it just a tad bit longer, he would have gotten that tipper, but it doesn't matter because Mew2King lost stock anyway.
Trying to get that 2-frame with that back air on Void, but Void just misspaced it, mistimed it. Now it's back on stage, trying to get Mew2King.
I like how the two quick blondes are fighting each other and the two swordsmen are fighting each other.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like, you know, thematic instance here. Oh, whoa, nice pick up there from Mars.
Got that Down air landing on him, sending him down into the floor.
Oh, that tipper.
PugWest showing why his tag is PugBest.
Yes.
Catching with that tipper back air.
Oh. Oh, good stuff. Actually, that was bad.
Yeah, he saved him. Unfortunately, he was out of like limit that uses up B. He would have died. But
Well, he would have to spend his descent charging, which
Yeah.
Mew2King more than likely would have spent doing.
yeah. No, he used up B though. He was in free fall.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, he would have been done.
Oh no, the good DI from Mars getting out of the second hit. Back air. There it goes. Wait for the air
I
dodge.
love that Void was just hounding on PugWest and then quickly ran in, got the grab on Mars and just threw him in to assist with Mew2King's combo, keeping it going.
Oh wow, I'm trying to.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mars on top of these footstools, man. Like, he sends him into the ground and PugWest just sees, he hears the noise and he triggers him to throw out that F smash.
Oh, he tried it. Okay. Perhaps he should have just gone for like an up air or back air. Yep. No. Oh no, a bit too soon.
Man, playing a little bit sloppy, red team.
That's like being like a Olympic runner, and like you start way too soon and just fall on your face like that. You gotta wait for the gunshot, man. Wait for the gunshot. No air dodge bait for Mars there.
Because of Cloud's animation of down smash, he was ducking that back air, so he did not get hit by it. Forward tilt's not going to be enough to get the kill.
Oof. Oh,
Classic Olay, gonna finish her at that higher percent.
the graduation cap toss.
Yep.
Just toss it in the air.
Congratulations, class of 2016.
Who's gonna graduate in this set here at Apex?
See these up air strings coming from PugWest.
Oh, no grab there. A bit too slow.
Oh,
he's got to protect.
Void just trying to
Yes.
interrupts it with the forward tilt.
And everyone goes flying
That
there.
was probably not the greatest trade because they were down, like that was his last stock. Mars in a very bad situation, just trying to get back on the stage, get something going here, but he's got to fight two very high level singles players. So if he manages to take one stock, he's not going to.
That's the classic is when they have high percent. Just keep them still, and I'll shred both of you up. All right, taking game one.
Just listening to this chill mix.
Looking very sharp here.
I feel like Mars and because they played a little bit sloppy that game. Like I feel like Mars was running into attacks that he shouldn't have been running into. PugWest was holding his own, but I feel like Mars needs to shake off the jitters or something, get back in there and show them that hey, we're the brothers. Like we're gonna come in and do some work.
Yep, can't sleep on these guys ever. All right,
They just needed a game to like warm up, get a feel for the the enemies, see how it goes.
Yeah, it's like you said. This is definitely not a set you'd find surprised to see it go to game 5.
And now we're going to Battlefield, which actually benefits all 4 characters on screen.
It does. It really does. But who will it benefit more? That's the question. All right, red team being pushed along. Nice carry from Void.
The thing is, I feel like PugWest and Mars are definitely doing like 2 1v1s instead of going for the doubles.
Oh, wow. PugWest almost lost the stock there.
Catches them with the back air, knowing they're both in hit stun.
All right, red team looking a lot stronger here. Wow, Pug just throwing out any kind of sword he can to keep Void off stage. Unsuccessfully so, though. Wow. Oh, good tech there.
Mew2King just down airing Mars back into the stage.
Ooh.
Back where he belongs.
Tossing him off stage there.
Unfortunately, doesn't get the team combo follow-up that Mars wanted.
No confirm there for Void on that neutral air bouncing fish.
I like that PugWest uses double jump early just to get some high recovery so he gets back to the stage with no like ledge mix-up to begin with.
No, accidentally
Killing
kicking.
his teammate.
That's no good.
Super unfortunate.
No soul!
Catches him with the down B on the second swing because he knew he was coming back.
Now
Mew2King
that was critical
living.
thinking.
Oh! He gets the double tipper forward smash! The forward smash of legends!
We just witnessed the most, like the MVP play of the day, I think. Of the day is the double tipper kill.
He saw the opening. He swung his sword with all of his might.
Oh
Then
no!
gets footstooled.
And they just found a way to claim.
He got the. How does he go from getting the coolest looking kill to
man.
the lamest looking kill?
That's Mew2King for you. One of the literal
That was
kings
Void.
of this game.
That was Void.
You're
that
right.
did that.
You're right. You're right. My fault. I'm just my mind is looped
No,
after that double tipper.
I mean, with all this nonsense going on, my brain is too.
Oh. All right, Mew2King holding off the other swordsman there.
Trying to catch him with that up smash.
Forgetting about Mars for a second, going to his teammate. Ooh, nice golf swing there.
I like the forward air from Void, trying to push Mars off stage.
Ooh. Void just waiting patiently, not overextending. Ooh, blue team needs to separate.
That definitely, Mars and PugWest had them like in a very sweet spot, but catch them with that finishing touch. And already the tables have been turned so quickly.
That power play is all for naught because
Void's just gonna keep Mars off stage while Mew2King charges his limit.
Yep. This is gonna keep storming him. 10,000 attacks per minute.
And Void's gonna chill on the ground, knowing that that defeats a lot of Mars's attacks that he throws out.
Yeah, it makes himself such a hard target. Oh, yep, it does. It has invincibility. Oh, no.
I don't know if he just like kind of like gave up there.
I don't think so.
That was just like a misinput. But regardless, they're now down 0-2.
Will they get 3-0?
They're going to have to put in so much work to do the reverse 3-0. I mean, we saw the reverse 3-0 earlier in Winners Finals from Team Japan, but can we see it from this team?
We will see.
Team siblings.
All right. Now we just have to find out, can these brothers put a point on the board?
Switching up their colors. They're going to white team.
Game 3.
Maybe the color swap is something they need.
Yeah. Nice white and red. I like that. It's like team. It's like the medical colors they have right now.
Yeah. Team ambulance.
Which is apt because they really have to patch things up. So they gotta make sure their gameplay is healthy.
They gotta patch things up and fix like a broken leg. Gets hit by that slightly charged F smash from Mew2King. Ugh.
Right. Take advantage of that.
Some jab combos coming from Mars, trying to get something going, but Void just kind of gets out of the situation.
Oh,
wow,
man.
he just knew that PugWest was gonna jump into him and try to like bait out some sort of defensive reaction, but Void was just like, you know what? I got it up, different up smash. Slightly charged, slightly cooked, waiting for you.
Oh, no, that's not good.
I
for
mean,
either team, actually. He kind of ends up evening out.
I mean, this is still very even.
All right, Void being tossed around. Good spacing from Pug. Here goes Void doing his thing.
Mars sending Mew2King to the right, just getting out of my face, kicking with his high heels.
Oh no, PugWest accidentally being hit by his teammate. Good stuff there, nice team combo.
Ganging up on Void, not letting him breathe at all. Mew2King just struggling to get something going for a double dash attack.
Good coverage to protect that with Dolphin Slash. These brothers are looking out for each other.
Look at them trying to 2v1 Void here, and then like PugWest immediately turns back to try to put all of his attention on Mew2King.
That moment actually could have been really bad by Void if his partner didn't come and stop that. Whoa!
And the cross, like Mew2King literally just runs in that situation, sees like the littlest opening.
I mean, he got a teammate, so I mean, he got an opposing teammate rather.
Yeah.
So that's all he wanted. Ooh, that triple jab. Void sticking that neutral air, that active hitbox, trying to control space. Oof. Void carrying across the stage, taking him a tour
Got
of town.
team combo going on Mew2King though.
No, not quite.
Good D. I don't know if that Mars SDI'd that, but he got out of that situation. PugWest expecting the second swing from Clouds up B, but this time Mew2King doesn't fall for it.
Honestly, this is Red Team's time to put a point on the board. They're up on stocks. Right now, PugWest has to protect the stock.
A little bit too high for that finishing touch, trying to close out Mars.
Oh
Killing,
no!
Not killing, sorry, he's at too low percent, but racking up some damage on his teammate.
That's not. Oh, that platform.
The platform was in the way. I think he wanted to go a little bit more to the right to land that down air.
Dastardly platform. Dash attack right through. Wait for the. Yep. That's again. See, that's Mars' technique. He wants you to air dodge at high percent so he can down B and kick you.
That was so
but it wasn't enough.
It doesn't matter because it was so on point. He comes back and comes with an up smash. Mew2King still living. I just like the use of like PugWest's side B where the fourth swing he knew to send him up because Mars was up there waiting.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Nope, not quick enough, Mew2King. Oh, that
with an F smash, but Mew2King, this is the third time I've seen him go flying and like defying death and still living.
162, not this time
though. That's gonna be it. Void at a very unhealthy percent. As I say that,
Ooh.
if there's any character that can make a comeback in a 2v1 situation, you're looking at him. It's the ex-soldier.
Oh!
Wow! Mars!
That was slimy. Jesus, Mars.
He saw the opening that Mew2King went for that move, up B, and then like just went up there, jumped on him. I know you're at 0%. I'm not gonna get him, so I'm just gonna like, yeah, just like softly caress his head and push him down.
I'm gonna clean my pristine white boots and kill you off your head.
Just kind of gently wiping his foot on him.
Doormat strats right there.
Yeah.
I'm right on in, I guess. The door's
not,
open.
You are not welcome here, dude. You are not welcome. So they finally putting a point on the board.
I guess it was the color. They needed that white to purify their souls.
The holy white knight syndrome is coming into full effect now.
And I guess Mars channeling the power of Liquid Nairo with that white Zersuit. But he probably wouldn't like me saying that. But hey, that's why you're there and I'm here. I get to say that. Ooh,
wow, Mew2King immediately going in there, just throwing out a cross slash, not caring who he hits.
Yeah, that move racks up so much damage at a moment's notice. That was actually very smart from PugWest there, waiting out that auto cancel.
Until he goes for a side B of his own right out of shield.
Yep. Oh, Mew2King getting tossed around. He literally took, I counted it, he took 9 hits there. That was powerful.
You gotta watch out for the team combos, so that's what Mars and PugWest thrive on. And obviously they take him to final D because they knew this stage was working in that first game. It's like, why not? The platforms are gone, we can just do what we want. No, so you can't really counterpick the other team. Like all 4 of these characters kind of like the similar stages.
Oh,
my goodness.
What a way to spell.
My good golly, like that down smash is kind of like that could be the turning point, that down smash.
Oh, wow, really charging it.
He held it, but I was hoping that maybe Void was going to run into it that time, possibly.
That was a hope and a prayer, for sure.
Like PugWest interrupting the climb hazard for Mew2King with that back air.
Staying alive, Mew2King with optimal DI there.
Trying to save his teammate, but Mew2King just like hits both of them with a limit break.
This is quickly spiraling out of control for Red Team here. Might see the end of the brothers' run here. Oh, hands off that up B.
You gotta respect Cloud on the ledge when he's gonna go for that up B, you know, the climb hazard.
Nice
Mars with a nice assist, saving PugWest because he was gonna die, but dies himself.
Oh,
that
it's dead.
That was fear or something. PugWest just ran into that up smash.
This is ugly, and I don't know what's going on right now. Like, I don't know what's happening that's wrong.
What's happening is that Blue Team has all the momentum, they haven't lost a single stock, they're completely feeling themselves, and Mew2King has landed so many limit breaks.
Yeah.
So many cross slashes, both of them at the same time.
That's really what it is. I think his cross slashes just need to be on point, right? That's the secret.
Now we know.
Oh, that kick, that's going to set things on a decent note here for PugWest and Mars. Possible comeback looming in the future, but they've got a lot more work to do. They need to take off an entire fresh stock from each of Blue Team's life. That double hit from Void. Void just controlling everything.
Guarding these back airs.
Nice stuff from PugWest. Oh,
down
my
air
lord.
He's going to finish it off, and this looks like a done deal.
Ugh, this is ugly.
Like, I don't want to say it's over till it's over, but...
Right, but like, come on.
That was weird.
Yeah, that momentum cancel. And, oh no, nice DI from here. But doesn't matter. That closes out the sets. Bye-bye, Black Sheep.
What's unfortunate, PugWest and Mars were starting to bring that back.
Yeah.
Like, they had a pretty clean game 3. But then I guess, I don't know if it was just